Alright, what all do we want to take with us over to trade? Obviously our divines, our perfect chaos, because I'm not sure what that's worth. Perfect exalt. Probably good there. Maps are fine. I have plenty of maps over there. Um Gear I never finished crafting is probably worth nothing over there. I didn't really have anything there. That's all gear that was just possible SSF wearing gear. Uh, God, if I know if there's any jewels over there that are gonna be worth anything, but I'm not gonna go through all those. So, let's actually just look at the. Actually, we have one minion area of effect. What's the best roll on that? Oh, 8%'s the best. Assuming that's the highest tier. Yeah, it's T1. Um, +1 to maximum rage. Wow. Yeah, I'll find something better. It's fine. We'll leave it. Nothing in that tab either. Okay. Um, I have so many tablets over there too. I don't think I really need to grab tablets. Maybe some of these were worth, wasn't there? Well, we'll see if I have the inventory space to bring all these. Because some of them were worth some currency before. Can I search by rarity? Is there anything... Okay, so unique does show up. Right? Yeah, I guess just because it's a rarity. Okay, so I did grab them all. We don't have a lot of boss attempts anyway, so we'll just leave the boss attempts, it's fine. Excavation's fine to leave. Catalyst can stay, just in case. I doubt I'm gonna play it. I don't think I have any omens that are worth too much. If anything, maybe homogenizing coronation, but probably not. Got exceptional bases. I don't know if the 3 socket. Is fine. I never finished emptying this tab. That's funny. I left my chance orbs, so I'll leave my chancing items. Socket stuff. I don't think I have anything too crazy. I'll actually be able to get like spirit increase ones and shit. That's wild. That's the other thing. I've been grinding for those. I don't know. I don't have the time anymore to go extremely hard on SSF. I've been messing around with other games. I have plans for other games very soon, so I just want to buy my gear. Owned. As far as I know, I don't think I got any uniques that are worth anything, really. That I can remember, anyway. The only one that might be is that quiver. But I see some builds using Asphyxia's Wrath here. I think I have a tab. Do I have a trade tab open still? Yeah, let's duplicate this so I can keep my search up for scepters that I might buy after this. Clear it. And then Asphyxia's Wrath. What's it worth? Oh. I mean, it's 10 exalts on just a shit roll. Okay, mine's not really rolled all that great. Okay, I'll leave it. That's fine. Other than that, I don't think I got all that much. I looked at body armor already. Good there. Yeah, I don't think I have any uniques worth it. Essences. Oh, we could take our 2 horrors. We probably weren't really going to be using those much for crafting in SSF anyway, even if we do come back, so that's just money. We don't really have any special delirium stuff or flasks. Yeah, I don't really care about the gems much either. Alright. I think that's mostly all we need to take, including the gear that's on us. I feel like I had more, but I just went through every tab, so I think that's it. For some reason, I thought I had more other things, that were worth a good bit. Excuse me. Hmm. I think that's fine. I have other characters on SSF. I can, if I think of something that I left over here, I can migrate. So there's a small part of me. I did have a couple items that I was kind of excited to eventually craft, like not that one, like this one maybe. But I feel like I'll just be able to buy something better anyway. Didn't I have another one too? Well, I had this helmet that I wanted to like homogenizing add a prefix, which I think would guarantee it be some kind of energy shield roll. And then I wanted to just out. I was gonna try to desecrate and omen a light over and over to try to get +2 to minions, but I don't think that's really worth it on trade. I don't think that's worth it. So I think we'll just leave it. Screw it. All right, let's do it. We're gonna migrate. Here we go. Quitting SSF. League migrations. Uh, League SSF. I do not want to do all. I just want to do Bomber is the character I'm playing, right? So Bomber, SSF 2, Rise of the Abyssal League. Done. Or quitter. It's fine. Okay, so dash some of this stuff and look at it later. Oh, I already had one Omen of Light I never sold before too. That puts me at 4 on here. 10 Divines. I did want to buy a scepter. Here, I guess I can just search it in here so y'all can see what I'm looking at too. I want a Stoic Scepter, ideally for Energy Shield. And then I want Minion levels 4. I want Minion life. I'd say at least 45% if I can. Just to get a juicy one. And then we want spirit. Actually, we can do spirit here, I think. And put like 150 if we wanted 50% spirit. So yeah, that's like one divine. I think where we get a big price increase is where's the that might not be the right. What's the hold on, let me look at what the line is called, actually. Ah, okay, yeah. Presence. Presence deal increased damage. There we go. If I even just want any bit of line, 9 divines, Jesus. And that's for, what is the roll on that? 32. Ooh. I don't think there's any way to, like, try and guarantee that. I'm trying to decide. Because of that, do I just want to go a little more budget? The crazy thing is, this has an open prefix, doesn't it, for 2 divines? 4 to minions, 49% max life, and then I'm fairly certain this has Marquise and then Advisor. So we could potentially slam on increased damage. Obviously, is very low chance. Like, what is that? So it already has hybrid spirit mana. It already has normal spirit. So that takes out those 2 rolls. It can apparently roll normal mana, all 3 flat attacks because it doesn't have any of those yet, right? Yeah. All 4 flat attacks. So it's a 1 in 5 chance to slam on increased damage. And it's only they all have the same tag except for mana. They all have the damage tag. So there's no way to even, like, try to, like, homogenizing it or anything like that. So what? My options are 1 divine, and I can get one, and I can get one similar to what I'd spend 2 divines on, or spend 2 divines for the chance to slam something on it. I think I do the gamble. Oh boy. Wait. Yeah, no, there's only 5 mods. Okay. I almost thought there was 3 prefixes. I thought I was almost wrong on that. Rue it. Let's do it.
Hmm.
It's just currency, right?
Check back soon.
Hey. Hey there. Hey there.
In there.
Hey there. Vamos. Tá aí tudo mal. Tum.
And as far as I know, there's no omen or any kind of guaranteed craft that can help this hit minion damage. I think I just have to slam it. So minimum modifier level is 35. How do I read that? Like if I look at allies in your presence deal increased damage. Okay, so minimum is 35. So the minimum I'd get is 65 to 74, I think. Because 33, I'm guessing it doesn't go below that. It doesn't go below 35, and 33 is the next one down. So I think I'd minimum get 65 to 74 rolling this. 50 wouldn't boost it that much for that price. I don't think that's worth it. That would only knock out one possible tier. So it's definitely not worth it on a 2 Divine Scepter. So yeah, I think we just hit it. Alright, so we are going to hit the Scepter for the 1 in 5 chance that we get the prefix allies in your presence deal increased damage. As far as I know, there's no other way to, like, guarantee this. You just have to gamble it using a greater exalt, because I don't feel like it's worth it on the Scepter to use anything bigger. So let's hit it and see what we get. Yeah, fuck. Damn it. Okay, well, that's that. I gotta remember what all my tabs are doing here. Oh boy, I have like all kinds of shit. We'll throw that in there. So our minions got 2 more levels though, so that's cool. We also got a little bit more spirit to work with, or change out other pieces of gear. We do have an amulet to get to. Our minions did not like that change in scepter. Oh. Now they're good, I guess. Okay. So 33 spirit at the moment. We could always drop one of our... We don't need all the gems we have in our other thing, but okay. So what are our minions' life now, actually? 93k, nice. 87k on that one. What about gems? Where are we at gem-wise? We don't have any 20s, but we do have 2 19s. How much do 20s cost these days before I... uncut gem... 20. What do they go for? Exalt, maybe? 190? Do I just want to go to 20? I mean, I have 1,200 exalts and 8 divines. So I say we just go to 20.
Can I help?
I actually do wonder how much spirit I'm saving with these boots. I mean, I guess I could take them off and check. Things would just turn off, and I think they'll turn back on when I put it back on. I would really love to, Oh, we should socket. How much does that cost? We should socket that. We should also quality it. And then...
Can I help?
I don't think I have a spirit increase. I highly doubt I do. Oh, I do have one. Wait, how much does that usually go for just before I... I mean, I spent 2 divines on this weapon. I'm probably just going to do it. Here, let's just do this while we're here. Right? There's no reason we weren't going to do this.
I'll post
Yeah,
it right
let's
away.
do it. Okay, and then I wanted to check what I want. Talismans, rabbit. Oh, they're 100. They're 100 chaos. It's still, I think it's worth it for my 2 divine weapon. Puts me at 162 spirit. I will say I don't know that I necessarily needed that one in there. I know some people do primate with this setup to do additional damage, but I'm just trying to get enough spirit to be able to drop my boots. What happens if I do that? 1731. Is everything still enabled? 2, 1. Okay, I can technically drop my boots. Maybe I do that because I'm already kind of sad about how slow I am with this build. Like, I like the build, I just want to be a bit faster, plus I can get more ES. So now that we did that, let's deposit those, and then I know I have a crazy pair of boots, I just don't know... I think they're on one of my other characters that are on trade. They might be on the Last Lament character. I do like the Last Lament character too, speed-wise. But I don't really like Requiem for like killing bosses. It's like awkward to use. Sometimes it cancels. Yeah, these 283 ES with 30 move speed. I'm gonna borrow these real fast, Mr. Character. I did buy some... I don't know if any of it's good anymore for my characters, but I did buy some summoner gear, and then I think I posted it up for sale after I like tried my summoner on here. No, that's what it was. I leveled my... I had a Infernalist. I leveled that from 78 to 84 so I could equip the Last Lament. Then I changed it from Infernalist over to Lich, and that's now my... that's what that character is, so... If I do end up playing a lot more and I end up earning a lot more currency, I may consider playing the, there's like a crazy decked out summon version where you can get up to like, I think I saw someone with like 10 of the ants, and I think that would be pretty crazy because only having like 3 or 4 ants, I feel like it's not enough ants. But anyway. Oh right, I wanted to manage shop. Did I have any gear in here? I still have the boots that I bought. They're actually worse than the ones I'm wearing. Or I'm sorry, I'm not even wearing them anymore. But the ones that I got before. Uh, yeah, I got this +3 minion. I'd have to drop some of my gems to use this, though. Because I'd be losing the spirit, which is unfortunate. Um... I'm actually a little confused how one of the guys that I was like loosely following for this setup, he's like running a quadrilla and then a bogfell, a quadrilla companion and then a bogfell commoner on like weapon swap. So those are two separate spirit reservations, um but he's running Blasphemy, Temp Chains, LE Weakness, which is what I'm doing. He's running Ravenous Swarm, which is what I'm doing. But he also has, on his Purity of Fire, he has the Warm-Blooded, Upwelling, Strong-Hearted, Cool-Hearted, which is what I have. But the thing with that is that's taking so much spirit. I have 354 spirit and I can barely sustain it all. But he only has 215. I don't understand how he has all of these things enabled. At first I thought like these auras weren't taking I thought these auras weren't supposed to take reservation, but they clearly do. I don't know. Unless they don't on the Purity of Fire staff for some reason. But yeah. I don't know. But we should be moving a bit faster now. Let's level our gems to 20. So we're going 18 to 20. I know on this weapon swap I can't technically drop one of them. I think I only need one for clearing. Ooh, over 108k now. Nice. The other thing is I have 2 perfect jeweler orbs sitting around, so I can 6-link them on this, which is nice. Being back on here. Let's do it. The YOLO. And now I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do for my 6th link. I think... Minion Mastery is going on my single target at the very least, right? Do I have one of those? God, I have so many gems laying around. Oops, I spelled it wrong. No, I guess I never got a Minion Mastery, so we'll grab one of those. So single target is going to get Minion Mastery, that's fine, that's all set. I didn't realize you can run Diala's Desire and Minion Mastery. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Wait, what's being dropped for that? Oh, no, Feeding Frenzy's there. Infernal Legion, Searing Flame. Oh, Ignite is being dropped. So you drop the dealing damage faster for an extra level and quality. How much of Diala's Desire? I know it's expensive.
What's new?
What I want... Gems... Diala's Desire, what I have... I don't know, what is it going for? Holy shit. 35 and a half divines. Isn't that more, or has it gone up? Isn't that more even than what... Where is it? Where is the inverse? Rakiata's flow. Yeah, 22. Rakiata's flow has actually gone down a tiny bit. I lost a little bit of money on mine. That's fine. I still might use it and stuff, so I'm okay with it. I do eventually need Zoph's Pyre for my Ravenous Swarm. What are they looking at? Like, oh, I can actually add another socket to them. Can I buy Zoph's Pyre? What is that going for? And then I guess Exalts. 29.
I'll fill that in as soon as
Sure. And then we'll just throw a grader on... There was a lot I didn't grader because I actually ran out of graders. And then we'll throw that on. Let's see here. So Minion Mastery was going on our AoE. I never noticed. They're running Fiery Death. But I've never noticed the explode actually happening. So I kind of want to run something other than... You know, I'm not going to lie. There's a small part of me that just wants to run increased AoE and see how that feels. Right? Like, Overreach already does... Supported skills have increased area of effect. That should be the same, it just reduces the accuracy rating, so it has a penalty. That should be the same as running just Ink AoE, right? Unless it only supports spells. Has less area damage. Oh, we could just do one and we wouldn't lose any damage. %35 increase. Oh, it's considered an increased AoE category. We can't. Never mind. I guess that makes sense. We are putting Minion Mastery in this one, though. So we need to figure out what our final gem... I know I've seen some do Muster, but the problem with Muster is I'm only running one extra minion right now, so it wouldn't really count as much. How do you make them gigantic? I mean, technically, I could put. What was one of the other ones that I use? One of the single target ones just to make it do more damage, right? I mean, I can try Fiery Death again, but I'm fairly certain it wasn't doing shit before. And I'm also, let me see. I think I was looking at other builds too. Not that one. Wait, what's this one? Wait, is this the one I just looked at? Yeah, I might just do Searing Flame. Sorry, I'm just trying to have a peek at what some other people doing on PoE Ninja, just see if I can get any kind of. Yeah, it's really interesting. So many people do like a double setup where they run like a different screen clearing minion, but I was just trying to do something a little different. What is this one? This one's wild. So it's either Searing Flame where I make the ignites hit harder, or Ignite 3 making the ignites deal damage more quickly. And since they are everlasting, that's just doing the damage quicker or doing more damage. Which one do I want? IDK. Um. Oh, I don't have the strength. How are we looking on int? 186. What do we need for things? Uh. Can we actually drop int anymore?
Another strategy.
We've actually changed so many of our stats over. Strength. Okay, it says we can. which will let us put one more strength gem in. We will try Searing Flame. Okay. We're doing good there. What does an amulet cost these days? Like a... Are we gonna have to craft one of those? Like, we can drop a little bit of spirit. We don't need 49. Amulet. Minion levels. Try to get 3. And then if we want to get spirit... let's just say 40 at the minimum. Yeah, we're looking at 2 divines minimum just for that alone. Let alone if we want to get either like global defenses or something like that. Holy shit, this guy's amulet is actually wild. That's insane. This dude I'm looking at, his amulet is freaking 106 energy shield, 60% maximum energy shield, 28% defenses, 3 to all minions. Granted, it doesn't have the spirit line, it's just a solar amulet, so it has 15 caked into it. I still have no idea where his spirit's coming from, I'm being completely honest with you. Like, from what I can tell, even if he is using... He doesn't even have any spirit reduction anywhere in his setup, as far as I can see. Does... Yeah, that doesn't really get him anything either there. Yeah, I'm a little confused by that. Because I feel like the Quadrilla has to be reserving at least... I mean, how much does a companion reserve? It's like a percentage, right? Only thing I can think of is if he only runs, like, Ravenous Swarm or something on certain weapon sets. And, like, others and other things kind of thing, like that. I don't know. I guess he doesn't run Covalescence, so that actually saves 30 right there. But still, like, how much is this taking? It says 60 per, but I have it quality, don't I? So it should be less than that. Does it say how much it's taking? Well, 31. 31 to 119. What is that? I don't want to do math in my head. 88. So that's 88 spirit. Plus, what's Ravenous Swarm? 30? Plus 30 for Ravenous Swarm. Is he even... He's still running a Storm Mage, which is 39 spirit, even though I have reduction, but let's just go with that. A Bogfell, which is 53 spirit. That's already 210 right there. On top of that, he is running strong-hearted, warm-blooded, cool-headed, and upwelling, which is another. Unless for some reason he has like a bug that makes it so he doesn't. These don't cost discipline somehow. I mean, I'm sorry, don't cost spirit somehow. But he only has 215 spirit. That's what I'm like. So yeah, running his Blasphemy, Ravenous Swarm, Storm Mage, and one Bogfell. His spirit is 210 out of his 215. Which means somehow it seems like his weapon is not costing the spirit to run the gems in it. And I just don't know how he does it. I will say he is also saving a little bit of spirit because he is uh he's a gemling, which means he's gaining 2% quality, 10% quality, 2%. So he's gaining 14. Wait, is that little node there 16% quality? Yeah, he's gaining 16% quality, which is another, what, I don't know, like 8% reservation maybe or something like that off of uh the curses. But I can't imagine, what was it? It was like 100 and, or no, it was like 88 or something, right? If I turn this off 31, what? Oh, I see what's happening. It's using my frickin', it's weapon swapping me, which is a pain in the butt. Because I have my weapon swap set to right click. Uh. But yeah, that might be a thing too. Is all that quality is doing that for him. What does temp chains get? I never did. Oh, magnitude. Okay, I never did quality that. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I might just play soon. I want to try out this new gear I've gotten. I would like to get a +3 amulet, but they're minimum 2 divine, so I gotta try to figure out what I want to do there, if I want to like big invest or not. So I should probably play with my new gear and see how it feels before I decide what I'm gonna do. Um, I was just trying to figure out how he fits everything into his build. So what would that be? That would be an 18% reduction of 120, which would mean it'd be, if it rounds down, it would be 21 off of it, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Didn't I come to a different number before? Hold on. I need to do this a different way, because right-clicking it is not working right. What's the best way to turn my blasphemy off? Can I do it this way? Okay, 119, 117. Wait, no. 119, that's 102, right? The blasphemy is... Blasphemy is taking 102. Yeah, okay. So I did that wrong before, even, I think. I think I weapon swapped and didn't realize it, and it made me look like I used less than before. So if it rounds down, at best, even as a gemling, you'd be using 99 still, so it doesn't really change it all that much. I don't know. I don't know how he's able to run so many things with very little spirit. Okay. I think we're good to play the game. Uh, we're probably gonna need tablets too, huh? No. The crazy thing is I juiced the shit out of here. Like, I went all over the place. Yo, what the heck? My moment. Look at all the mods my moment of Zen has. What the heck? Oh wait, I do have some tablets. Wait, what? Oh wait, did my tablets came with me when I migrated? That's funny. I guess that works. I'm actually curious. This has breach, and I add breach in. How does that work? Definitely dying faster. The move speed feels different, decent. We just right out the gate with 2 tablets. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go back to our trade filter. We don't need our SSF filter anymore. Also, I just realized we're at 9k ES now with our new boots on. What was our other filter? I think it was just Abyss Strict, right? Did hide those Stoic Scepters, yeah. I can put the game music back on here in a minute, too. Turned it off last night because I was playing a little bit off stream, and I had like a show going too, so I didn't want the game music on. I might mess around on the new D2R ladder when it starts the day after tomorrow. Oh, you know what I have to do? I need to go do my bosses on here. I never did that on my other character just because I never felt... I don't know. I never felt comfortable on anything I played, even though like the first set of bosses are so easy and I should have done them earlier. Oh, I don't have any of my battle orbs. I need to go grab a stack of those. Oh. Or do I? Is Delirium any good? Okay, it didn't tank, so... My frames are so bad on this map right now. Oh! Wait. No, I think I closed it. Okay. I have some software that causes issues if I have it open while I'm streaming. It's one of my, like, clipping, or, like, it gets clips if I'm not streaming. It just runs in the background, but that also stresses my machine if I'm streaming with it up, but I can double check. Yeah, no, I closed that. I don't know. I think it's just this map's performance, honestly. Did they do any hotfixes? Have they... Forgot to check that. With this whole, like, big change, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, oh, we kind of fucked something up. No, actually they haven't. Get the music back up and running. So did existing tablets get the boost? I didn't actually read that in the patch notes if they mentioned it or not. I will say this is a nice amount of damage. I'm curious how the boss is gonna feel too.
Another corpse to serve me.
There is a part of me, I like having the really high ES, but there's a part of me that wants to use my Lich Jewel slot with a 100% increase to get a Minion area of effect node just for mapping. Where's the... oh.
None can oppose me.
Dude just came out of the water like a maniac. Hey, I can do it now. Okay. I wasn't sure where the mobs were that I was supposed to be killing. I will say I did anoint 15% AoE and I didn't really notice it too much, so maybe I shouldn't bother. It's already such a small AoE, it's hard to increase it by too much. Especially when you could get like 20% energy shield and then double it. With the Lich node. The question I have for myself is, what do I want to do with all that junk inside that trunk? Juiced. I'm wondering if I should unspec my points or if I want to keep running Delirium maps. Because I believe on trade I was running the Delirium node, which means Delirium T15s are gonna, or like Delirium infused T15s are gonna drop.
Well, that got messy fast.
Alright, so we did that, what do we got in here? Oh, my things that I've done have come with me too, that I had waiting. That's funny. Funny, but bunny. Uh... I do wonder how much body armors cost. Really, at this point, like almost all my gear, I need to do a pass over now that I can just buy gear. 1,500 I can spend. Oh, buy that, buy that, buy that, buy that, and then we need to defer those things. Okay. So we've cleared everything that I can see except for that little pocket, but it's fine. Let's go to boss.
You want a show? Ha! I'll give you a show.
Not like insta-kill damage, but not bad.
I think not.
Inventory is full. Oh, I must have picked up that rattling scepter like towards the beginning before I changed my filter. I wonder if I picked it up by accident because I don't remember grabbing that at all. I don't think I really need this belt anymore either now that I'm on trade. It's supposed to be like a potential SSF Thorns build if I were to do that. Go back and grab the... I don't know what tier that jacket is, but... Or, base it is, I mean. I can't imagine with people crafting so much that that's worth anything. Man, it's crazy how low I feel like that number is. That's T1, and it's 39 evasion and 14 energy shield? Is that real? Why does that feel so low? Yeah, I mean, I'll look real fast just because I don't have a gauge on the price of this kind of stuff these days. What is it, 185 life with like 600 evasion and 230, yes. Oh, we gotta put deflect. What percentage of that was that? 25 deflect. Yeah, no, it ain't worth shit. I don't think so. Yeah, let's go do our bosses, I think. I need to actually name my freaking tabs, because I had that named on SSF and that was actually really nice. I did name that one. This is all just junk. This is gonna be chance. omens. Reach. I need to actually buy these tabs one of these days just to have them. Whenever there's another stash sale, I'll probably just buy them. I have point. Oh shit! I did not mean to do that. Let's do that. I don't even know what the hell this tab's supposed to be. Nothing important, apparently. This was like my gear transition characters when I've like switched builds a million times before. And all that stuff's fine, because I do it by the icon. Okay. So now, our tablets where we need 50 of these. We need 50 of these. I wonder how Simulacrum's gonna feel on this. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've heard people say Simulacrum was hard, at least it was like when PoE 2 first came out, and because people have said that, I never wanted to waste my splinters to fail it. So I got in my own head where I was like, I might fail it, so I shouldn't run it, and I just never ran it. In all my time I played PoE 2, I think, I'm nearing like I think I'm over 1,000 hours now. I never did a single Simulacrum, not even the easy mode one. Now that they have like the easy mode one and everything. We are gonna need a log book. We may need to do 2, depending on how our chests go. And then the ritual stuff, right? That's gonna be the Omen tab, I think they go into. We also never did our first fights because I'm just always so panicky about wasting our boss mats and stuff, so we never did our little 50 cost fights on here. We have so many materials just sitting there too. It's crazy. I'm so bad about that stuff. Alright. Get this done. I should probably just, like, the mats are so cheap too, I should probably just blow the mats and do the higher difficulty too. And if I fail, I fail. I will say, there is a small chance I may do a different character for mapping, just because this isn't the fastest character, but I do like that this character can just not care about map mods, not care about anything, and I can just go in and just run, and I can just face tank. Now I'll probably just keep going on this character if I could. The only thing I may consider is doing the gemling version. But I think I actually have my first character's a tactician. I could change to gemling. I'd have to run a frickin'... a Sanctum for that on the character I haven't played in a while, so that'd be kind of annoying, but... all the things. We'll make a port. I guess there is a checkpoint anyway, so we can probably port, but we'll make a port just to be safe. I mean, we did it should be fine. We did this pretty easily before upgrading our gear. We did it on SSF before we came over and changed our gear over, so... Yeah, that was a little scarier than, he didn't do that move last time. It's been a while since I've fought him enough to, like, really know his abilities. What are you gonna give me?
Fine little trinket.
An omelet. Cool. Got those points. Get rid of that. Oh, you know what? I think my filter's set up that high... No, it's only eye level 79. Why did these blues show up? Maybe they were tiered. They might have been tiered. That might have been what it was. Did these rings have anything exciting? Not really. Is it worth saving these to reforge? Maybe. Yeah, none of those rolled. I don't know if that's worth it. What tab would I put that in? We'll just do that, screw it, and then we'll move this to here. I guess... Let's do Simulacrum. This is what we didn't do on SSF, because we actually didn't have enough to do it. Extra damage as chaos, I'll take it. I'm immune to chaos, so... How many waves of these do you have to do?
Death is my power to wield.
$15. Man, my exercising today wore me out. I'm freaking tired, man. Wait, where's my next thingy? Wait, how does this work? Do I have to go to a different area? Did, like, this open up? I don't even know how these work. Oh no, I let my minions die. We're good.
Let yourself be drawn into the mire.
None can oppose me.
Right? I guess we just progress through the zones. It takes a while. Simulacrums. I guess if the mirrors are... I guess where the mirrors are, the mirrors like broke there, so that means you gotta go to the next area.
Are you trying to cleanse yourself of me?
None can oppose me. I've had enough dark revelations for one life.
Eight out of 15. Did not want to pin that. I am liking the idea of the gemling, though. The ascendancy just seems so much better for... You get, like, the plus levels. This is a small room.
Death is my power to
You get the plus level to int skills, so your minions get more, even more life. You get quality, which gives them more damage. Really, the only thing... I think I get, what, 10% damage reduction for being... 10% damage reduction for being a lich. Although not having to worry about mana regen is kind of nice. It's kind of funny because upwelling is when you're not full mana, your minions do more, and since we're weapon swapping all the time, we're technically not using mana very often. So on a gemling, if you have like mana regen and oh, a divine orb, nice. If you're on a gemling, you're not going to have much like, or you're going to have some mana regen, which means you're actually I'm going to have to actually actively try to keep my mana under full. Which is kind of unfortunate.
none can oppose me. I need more time.
Alright, couple more waves and we finish the first one. I don't know that I have enough to do another one anyway, so... I don't remember what the cost is for tier 2. Okay. Is this the last wave, or is this... do we still have to do one at 15 out of 15?
Another call.
Does actually get a little spicy. I'm kind of glad I have my faster start right now. Granted, I do still have Convalescence and everything. I did not get my item, so we still have one more wave.
Believe me,
That's pretty spicy for tier 1, though, I will say.
exile.
Like, I mean, it's nothing super insane, but, like... I do see what, like, if you compare this to the other ones... Like, the other bosses, that... One, you just do it real, the other bosses are just so quick. I want to get this mana drainer down. back up without popping a convalescence charge.
Twisted little
There we go.
I was the real
Precious sanity, my agent of chaos. You shall serve me whether you like it or not. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So that was that. Cool. What does that helmet do? I haven't really looked at all the boss items. A longer perfect timing window. Interesting. Not bad though. We got a divine orb out of that, so that's nice. Probably the most we'll make out of any of these bosses we're about to run on tier 1.
Nothingness approaches.
a cute trick, but a stall at best.
The Wild One's power is mine! You're sane. So long as you know me, I will always exist.
Got him. Hey, we got a belt. I know they're not worth crazy amounts anymore, but I think a good percent can be worth a bit these days. What was the other item we got? Oh, we got a ring. I don't think that ring's worth anything, right? Oh, actually, that's just a normal... I found... Wait, yeah, I think I found that while leveling. Yeah, I even have one. Moment of truth. What do we get? 22.29. I don't think that's worth anything. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's not worth anything. I don't think so. Alright, and now we need to run a expedition book so that way we can try to get things.
What? Keep up the good work.
We have to try to get the splinters needed to fight the boss, because we haven't done any of these yet. Which is interesting. When I first came in here, I was like, oh no, I didn't get the boss my first try. I didn't know that they changed this whole system to be splinters. But if I'm not mistaken, I think I got the most splinters from these spiral ones, if I remember correctly. So I do want to try to target more of those. Kind of a wasted bomb placement, but it gets us over here. I can get one of them in, then I can hit the other one with the edge. We have one of the boss or whatever these boxes. As in my runestone. Bucket. You do not want to make them immune to fire damage. That would not be a good thing to do. Two more explosives. Can we reach? Nice. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I mean, might not be optimal. I'm not the best at these, but I just want my points. Funny how I don't know why I just enjoy grinding maps so much. Like, I just don't care to deal with, Can I activate both of these? I just don't care to... Oh, shit. Divine Orb number 2 today, let's go. I will take it. I don't care to do bosses in these games as much for me. I just love mapping. But I just need to get my points to make my mapping better. Got a couple more splinters.
Now that was worth the effort.
We'll probably try the next set of bosses if we have the mat, for whichever ones we have the mats for. I don't know if I'm gonna have the simulacrum ones. There I go. I think I went up through here, right? Yeah. "13 splinters." I think we might have gotten the ones we needed, maybe. Let's alchemy that.
Now this looks interesting. Death, take you.
Did we come up this coastline? Maybe we didn't, actually. Is that it? We done? I think we're done. How many did we get? Wow, that's so funny. Our last one that we did on SSF last night, I just did these points last night on SSF before I decided to train session, and frickin' I got 51.
Let us hope Zest's now lies on.
Alright, we can do the boss now.
History left its mark. Time to leave mine.
You will fail. Purified.
Goodbye. Alright. Tier complete. The question is, do we want... This is the tab anyway. We can keep effective remnants. I think I also wanted more runic monster markers. I like that. I don't know that I care about +1 level of logbooks on trade. I just want to make my mapping more effective. More simulacrum splinters. More fracturing mirrors, which means more mobs for bigger rewards, I think. More likely for a boss. A chance to generate additional reward might be nice. Let's try that. The question is, do we want to keep finding our maps with... But that's going to make it so we want to do Delirium encounters, not Delirium-infused maps, which are going to get rid of our Delirium encounters. I think we want to refund those 2 points.
Yes.
I'm kind of done.
Yes.
got a question for you. Let me stream real quick so I can ask. Oh yeah. So you're enjoying the fun? So I keep getting these delirious maps, and I keep running them, right? How do you get the complete the delirium mirror once you are once? Oh, okay, I didn't think so. I wanted to be sure. That sucks. So you don't get any of the stuff out of it then, the good stuff. The delirium encounter, or just don't run that map in the delirium encounter map. I didn't have a delirium encounter. It just puts that on the delirious maps on all of them. Yep.
Sorry about
The
that.
map had the breaches on
How's it going, Sandy?
So I knew I was
Sandistics.
doing a
Sorry.
breach map, and then I get in and I got the delirious stake because of the map.
I apparently
Which
hit
I'm
my
fine
mute button for the stream a second ago
Like you said, better drops.
when I was trying to unmute my Discord. You're doing pretty good. How are you? How much does the second boss encounters cost? Can we get those other points? Oh, you need to put them
Kinda
in
pretty
for
much
it.
filled my build out last night for the phase that I'm in. I got all the skill tree points done. I've got my amulets right. My belt is right. I've got all the skill trees filled out right finally.
Nice, nice. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream. I just transitioned from SSF to back to trade. Bought a little bit of gear. I still have a lot more gear to buy eventually, but running my bosses that I never did the last time I played trade, trying to get my points up. You can probably reforge them, but I don't think it makes them, like, better or anything. It's just gonna be a new tablet. Game got a lot bigger since last time you've played, yeah. When, have you not played since like, it started or whatnot? Since the early access released. Gotcha. Yeah, they made a lot of good changes. I'm happy with a lot of the changes they've made. Definitely quite a bit more fleshed out than it was. Oh yeah, once we get Shadow. I think Druid is the next class we're getting. I'm not sure when we're getting Shadow. I'm really excited for more classes, though. It's gonna be really interesting. There's already so many, like, interesting options to take it. I can't imagine when we have all the classes. We only have, like, half of what we're gonna have, which is just still crazy to think about. Also, thank you for the follow, by the way. I was muted, and then I also was talking to my friend on Discord. He was asking me a question about PoE, so I was a little distracted. build looks OP, not even struggling. Yeah, it's not super fast for bosses. I have no idea how this boss is gonna go. We'll see. This is difficulty 2 out of 4. So it might not be too hard. We'll see. But for general mapping, it's pretty easy. I don't know what this does. Nice, we got him.
I think not.
Our inventory is full. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Might be able to handle the next one. As long as I can dodge. I didn't really get hit there, so I have no gauge. Oh, that's actually... it's probably not worth anything, but it's kind of a lot of fizz damage. Might be worth looking up.
For Doriani.
Yeah, that one, I'm happy with that. Got us some more, what is that, the breach points? So where do we want to go with it? Open and close slower. More monster density, but they open and close faster. Chance for more breaches. Probably chance for more breaches is where we're going to go with it. Take 20% increased damage from the mobs, but you get more splinters dropped by monsters. Actually, let's try that one and get more splinters for now until we get enough splinters to finish off the tree. I think we can do one of the other bosses too. Actually, I just realized I forgot I have more mats in this tab. Yeah, I can probably do the harder version of that. Let's try the other... Where is my stuff? What am I doing? I forgot what I'm doing. There we go. Omens. There we go. I needed 100. Yeah. Yeah, it's just trying to min-max the... I'm not really a big... Honestly, I like mapping more than I like doing bosses. I'm not the biggest fan of boss grinding. But all these... whoops, wrong tab. These points over here, they all affect mapping, so getting these points by killing the bosses is just going to increase my rewards I get from mapping, so... Just trying to make sure I pick what's going to benefit me the most. But we will try the second difficulty of... I just realized I thought there was 4 difficulties, but I actually only see 3 options here, so maybe T3 is the highest now. I think there might only be 3 now. Okay. See how this guy goes. This guy's effects get kinda crazy. Like, he kinda just throws crap everywhere that you have to try to dodge. It's kind of annoying. But first phase went pretty quick.
A cute trick.
And then we just have to follow these little lights to find the portal. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be harder levels of these bosses eventually. Kind of like Path of Exile 1 gets the Ubers.
Oblivion awaits.
Oh, my minions died. Okay, that wasn't bad. The good thing is this guy does mostly chaos damage, and I'm immune to chaos damage, so a lot of the damage he deals doesn't even hurt me.
I think not.
Literally melts, yo. Yeah, the build is based around these minions that have a lot of HP, the Bogfell Commoners. And then I just stack levels to get them more HP, I get minion HP on the tree, and then I use Infernal Legion, which makes it so they deal fire damage equal to 25% of their max life as an ignite on anything around them. So then I just move them using weapon swap, so they spawn on me as I weapon swap. So I can like leave them there, or I can bring them here by weapon swapping. And then I just place them next to the boss, and the boss just takes damage over time for being near my minions.
Speak. Who sent you?
It's a pretty neat build.
For Doriani. Speak. Let us hope that now lies dormant.
Yeah, it's honestly the funnest build. I've played a lot of characters this league so far, and that's the most fun I've had so far is playing that one. Or playing this one, I mean. Monsters have a better chance to be rare magic, which I guess would probably give you more tribute. You can reroll an additional time, or rerolling takes less tribute. I usually like getting that one. Always have 4. Most of the time they have 4 anyway. More wildwood monsters. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one. Cool. Do we want to try to get our expedition? We have to do some logbooks for that, which kinda... I mean, we're gonna have to do it eventually, right? Might as well. What is that gonna be under? That's gonna be under excavation. We'll run a few logbooks.
I'm just
In any case, farewell.
Oh, let me go talk to Alva just to get rid of this quest. I think she's gonna be in the end game. Oh, not end game. I don't even know how to get to the end game zone anymore, to be completely honest with you. it's like I have maps, I have interlude. Not under Act 4. I don't think this is just Act 3 town. I never go there anymore, so I don't... Maybe I can talk to Alva in one of these towns, and it will count, too. Maybe it doesn't have to be in the endgame town. Oh, the sprinting they added is a lot of fun.
hello.
Oh, so I actually can't. Interesting. Can I actually port there from Act 4, maybe? Have you seen the sprinting yet? pretty sweet. Yeah, so your dodge roll button, if you hold it after dodge rolling, you can sprint. So like this is my normal run speed. And then if I enable sprinting, I can run faster. You can kind of like hit a wall and it like staggers you a little bit, hitting a wall going too quickly. And also if monsters hit you while you're sprinting, you'll tumble to the ground and you're essentially stunned for like, honestly, I want to say it's a good like 3 or 4 second stun. So it's pretty devastating if a monster hits you. But yeah, so it helps you for like navigating areas if you need to get around a little quicker. In your maps and stuff. It's really cool. Yeah, it's a really neat change. Travel to Oriath. There we go. I can do it that way. I don't know how you get here normally, but, you know. I took the long way around. And there's Alva. Okay, that quest is done. And now...
Well met. It seems that our forebears scouted a few islands before settling on the mainland. The remembrance of them.
we will run another expedition to try to get the mats to be able to fight the boss.
Hail!
History left its mark. Time to leave mine.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I guess it looks like my filter might be knocking it out, but my dog is barking like a maniac. I apologize if you guys can hear that. Luring myself into a dead end here. Do things a little differently here. Okay. Trying to figure out the optimal path I want to take here. What just happened? There we go. Maximize the amount of items I get. Should only have to do 2, I think, if I get 50 each time like I did last time. Hopefully. Alright, no immunities that I have to worry about. A lot of damage mods, which is kind of scary. I might get myself killed in this one, but... only one way to find out, I guess. I just realized I am 1 bar away from leveling, and I'm sitting here risking my experience fighting bosses when I could just level. Oops. I didn't even look at how much XP I had. I should have leveled first. That's so great. Well, we actually might level in this because it's giving a lot of XP. I may have jinxed it. It's very possible. Beast skin. I don't know what this means. What happens when I click it? And I try to level first? I'm kinda scared. I got myself all scared now. I need to try to remember to come back and click that beast skin, whatever the hell that is. Hey, there's the level. We did it. I am 92 at the moment. Oh, I can't click it apparently? I don't know what this is for. I don't know how it works. Oh well. We'll leave it. Yeah, I actually think that's a decent node too. 20% recovery rate. See how that feels. Make our energy shield come back faster once it starts, which will be nice.
None can oppose me.
Yeah, I still have so much better gear to get too. To give you an example, I'm getting some like reference from a PoE Ninja build for this one. The guy I'm looking at has 23,000 energy shield. I have 9,000. I have so much gearing to do still. Pretty crazy. I can actually show you the sprinting too, if you get hit while sprinting. So my character, if I can get hit me, hit me. There it goes. So I get knocked down like that, and now I can move. So it's a few seconds of a stun. Which, if I have my minions with me, which I normally do, it's not too bad, because they'll just kill anything around me that tries to kill me, so it works out, but it is something to definitely be careful of if you're ever playing. Oh, I apparently... Oh wait, no, I did get this gate open. Okay, good. Big caches. Them Exalti Orbeez. Did I actually open this one too? It's marked like I could get to it, but I thought... Yeah, weird. It's marked like I can get to it, but it's, I actually can't. Bummer. Yeah, the 9k shield is already really good, yeah. I can't imagine getting up to, like, 20k. Oh, it dropped a gem that was hidden from my filter. I was like, that box didn't even drop a gem. Okay, how did I do? Oh, I only got 47 that time. I need to do a little better in the next one, or else I'll have to do a third one.
We need to collect more rem.
pretty decent rewards from that though, so I'm not too upset.
Goodbye.
Let's grab us another one, which is gonna be excavation.
Hail. The landmarks described in this logbook don't match anything particularly notable in our current...
You there, you there, local, come here. History left its mark. Time to leave mine.
I guess this way might be the best way to go. Oh yeah, no problem. Don't feel obligated to. I sit here even if there's no one talking in chat. I sit here and talk to myself. So it's just kind of what I do while I'm streaming. So never feel obligated to answer me if or like reply to things I say. It's not necessary. I do it whether people reply or not. Right on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go within 30 to 45 minutes to cook dinner for the fam. Unfortunately. But it is what it is. Definitely try to get this boss killed. I should be able to, yeah, before I get off. Which will be nice. I don't know how I feel about doing Simulacrum. Honestly, the first difficulty one was a little scary. I'm a little nervous about the second difficulty one. I'll probably check the price on the splinters to try to see if they're worth a lot. I may not run it just so I don't risk the currency loss. I don't feel like I need the points that bad anyway on the tree. But if they're really cheap, then I'll just run it, because worst case I die. It's not a big deal. Lose a little bit of XP. Yeah, simulacrums get a little scary. It's, There's, what, 4 endgame bosses right now? 3 out of the 4 are pretty easy, but the simulacrums can be real spicy. Nice, my ES goes up pretty quickly. That's awesome. With that recovery rate added in from that level. I don't even know where my points are going to be going after this. I gotta figure out what's going to be next. Oh yeah, for sure. I can definitely still die with the amount of ES I have. For sure. There was I was watching a clip of a guy that managed to, I don't know how he did it, but he managed to get to 53,000 energy shield, I think it was. And I think he face tanked one of the hardest hitting mechanics in the game. And it still took out, like, he was down to like 20% energy shield after it. Yeah. So that means one of the hardest hitting mechanics in the game did like 30 to 40,000. No, it didn't do much damage at all. It had like no damage. I only got 38. I did pretty bad on Splinters that run, so we're gonna have to do another one. It's fine though. Yeah, 30k, no problem. It's meant to be dodged, not tanked, you know? That's the point, I guess. I think they don't really want builds to be able to tank certain attacks. They want you to dodge them, so they make them just hit insanely hard, but, you know, crazy-ass Path of Exile players are gonna be like, they don't want us to tank this? I'm gonna figure out a way to tank it, alright? Let's just go with that.
The landmarks described in this logbook don't match anything particularly notable in our current maps. The terrain
Placing a range is actually pretty nice. PoE players are a new breed, man.
Don't got all day.
History left its mark. Time to leave mine.
Can I hit? Oh, I think I just saw it for a second. Come on, get the right pixel. Yeah, that hits that, and both currency chests. Let's go. Oh, actually, can we come over here? Yeah, we can reach that. Oh yeah, no, I make jokes, but it's super admirable. It's amazing what they do. Yeah, I wasn't like mocking to be insulting. I love the min-maxing. That's why I play action RPGs. It's not the only games I play, but it's the main genre I play because I don't know. I'm not really big into PvP games anymore. I just really enjoy progressing, feeling my character get stronger, you know, grinding, just turn my brain off and kill things. I have a few friends that still just almost only play PvP games, and I don't play with them as much anymore. we hang out on Discord and everything, and we still talk to each other and all that, but we don't, there's some games we come together and play, but a lot of times we're playing our own thing. Yeah, no, I didn't mean any kind of insult. I love it. I know there's like there's a meme around the Path of Exile community of how like crazy they go with the min-maxing compared to other games and everything, so I was just kind of feeding into that, but definitely didn't mean any kind of insult or anything, because I'm one of them, you know? I sit here and spend hours and hours and hours of my life just to make my character 1% stronger, so... Alright, immune to physical, immune to lightning, that should be fine. We do fire. Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad I moved off of solo Self-Found, because I was able, like, just the little bit I spent currency on so far has, like, raised this build to so much higher than it was yesterday. And I'm looking forward to... I'm just really having fun with it. I keep getting... Man, my voice. I keep getting those clips that are showing, like, people that are new to Path of Exile looking at the passive tree. I love those so much. Some of them feel a little fake. I don't know if they are or not. But there's others that are just, like, just the shocked expressions. It's so fun seeing it. Because it is, like... It's so much more intimidating than it really is, I think, because so many of the nodes are just travel, like small nodes that don't do as much. So when you first look at it, you're like, holy crap, that passive tree is insane. But then when you really boil it down, it's like you're mainly just traveling to the big nodes, so it's not as bad. But one of them was like this VTuber, and I don't know the name, and they were told to look at the skill tree, and so she opens it and she looks at it and she's like, "This isn't a tree, this is a galaxy." I was like, she's kind of right. I thought I hit this boss in the circle, but it didn't spawn, so it's very rude. Mr. Boss didn't come out and give me your materials. Whatever you were gonna give me. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, especially if you just, like, experience, like, the earlier parts of the game, too. And then you see someone blasting an endgame. The endgame is so different from the leveling experience of Path of Exile, it's actually insane. I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, no, there's definitely more I haven't cleared yet. Oh god. Speaking of almost dying, there you go, right there. She just came at me full force. Definitely still possible if you don't dodge. But yeah. I think I panic rolled back into one of her effects too, because I wasn't expecting to get hit that hard. Yeah. Yeah, it did die nice and quick. For sure. We need to empty our inventory. Wait, didn't it tell me my inventory was full? Am I crazy? My inventory is not full, you game. You lied to me. Or I just messed up and assumed I was full, I don't know. I thought it didn't let me pick something up. Yeah, I like the damage over time aspect of this build because it's nice. Like other builds, you get a combo off and their health goes down like pretty quickly and everything, but like it chunks down, whereas this one it just like melts down too. Oh, I already cleared this apparently. There was just mobs at the entrance still, I guess. That's weird. Seeing that much currency, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing on and off since this league started, which was when did this league start? Shit, what was the date? It was at least like 2-3 weeks ago or something like that, I think. I can't remember the date that it started on. But yeah, I played a while on like several different characters on trade, and then I played SSF for a little bit, and then I converted back. Actually, one of my other characters has... This isn't even close to how much currency I should have. One of my other characters has so much currency invested into it. I need to decide if I want to quit it or not and go sell it off if I do. Wonder if those gloves are worth anything. +2 melee skills, 35 dex is a good roll, 37 cold res is a high roll for that. Open for 2 prefixes, potentially to get life. They might be worth something. We'll look those up in a few. So many plans after you're done with your exam, and PoE is going to be one of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, this build is actually pretty cheap. Like I said, I did most of it on solo Self-Found, and then I just swapped over and bought like a few divines worth of gear. But yeah, it really depends on what build you pick too. There's the really popular builds that everything is like extremely overpriced, and then there's the less popular builds like this one that you can find gear relatively cheap. Yeah, I mean, I played it mostly solo Self-Found up until I was just using this weapon. I think I just stashed it. Just this weapon that I had found. It only has like +2 level of minions and 43 minion life and stuff like that. But I ended up buying this one when I came over to Trade League again. I bought this for 2 divines. So +4 to minions instead of +2, and a little bit more minion life and a little bit more spirit on it. So, but yeah, like I mean, other than that, I bought something else, didn't I? No, wait, no, I didn't. I haven't bought anything else yet. Everything else I've found just by playing the game. So, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, relatively, and everything in PoE takes time, you know, so inevitably it is gonna take a bit of time, so... And time is relative to the person. So like I have a pretty good amount of time on my hands to play games. I know not everyone does, so hopefully my idea of it's not too hard isn't, you know, too drastic for you, you know. Alright, I think we got enough. Yeah, we do. We will go try this next boss. This guy is a little scary too. He does like a triple wave hit that I'm not good at dodging. Good luck on your exam, by the way. If you don't mind me asking, I'm guessing it's college, by the way you speak, and what are you majoring in? I have a phone call, actually. Oh, I forgot I can't pause. Shit.
I am the dew, purify.
Sorry about that. I had to fight that boss while talking on the phone. That was fun. Oh, this is the first PoE you watched? Gotcha. Yeah, man, there's crazy... Like, some of the more popular builds are actually way more crazy than what mine goes. It's pretty wild. Oh, Law Bar exam. Damn. That's awesome. So you're not even... You do that after you finish school, right? Nice, awesome, congratulations. There was a part of me that wanted to, like, when I was younger, I would watch a lot of like Law and Order and stuff like that, and I always loved the lawyers. That was like my favorite part of like crime drama shows and stuff like that. I loved the lawyers, man. But as I grew up, I realized, like, I guess I don't know what real life lawyering is. I only know lawyering through TV. And they're always being like, ah, yes, you know, they bring up, like, this guy v. this guy in 1982 sets the precedent for this, you know, crime to be omitted from justice. And I'm like, I don't think I have the memory capacity to, like, remember all these different situations to bring up in a court. Like, my memory is just so bad. Like, I don't think I could be a lawyer. Studying for master degree and doing this exam. Yeah, nice. Yeah, that's a lot of work. I've only gotten my associate's degree. I never went for bachelor's or master's. It's pretty crazy, I imagine. No, you're regretting every second. That's not good. Ace Attorney. Nice, nice, awesome. Not as fun as the games, I take it. It seems like a pretty intimidating profession. Right on, right on. Yeah, well, I hope you nail these exams and can get back into whatever gaming or other things that you want to do for fun. Hope it all works out for you. The additional chest oh, see, I don't want my chest to despawn after 5 seconds. I don't think I'm good enough to pick up all the chests, so I definitely don't want frail treasures. Hell yeah. We'll go for the additional prefix and suffix. That should increase the amount of loot we get in maps, I think. Alright, so we are 6 out of 8 on everything except for Simulacrum. I may try Simulacrum. Actually, let's look at what those splinters are worth.
What's new?
Let's see. What I want, Exalted Orbs. What I have is gonna be... what are those under? Those are under Delirium. Simulacrum Sprinters. Oh, so they're a little over... Or I guess that means, yeah, they're a little less than 1 Exalt each. So they're pretty cheap. Even more drops, yeah. I think we're just going to do some normal mapping instead of bossing, rather than and take a break from that for now. I only have a little bit longer. I definitely don't want to do a Simulacrum. Those take forever, so I think we'll just go back to doing some little normal maps for a few. Well, that rare was tanky. Wait, what level of Delirious did I just put in? Because I didn't even pay attention. Oh, they have 46% more monster life on top of being 49% Delirious. Okay, the enemies are going to be really tanky in this map. That's what I get for not reading what I'm starting. Was there anything else that makes it kind of crazy? Oh, reduced recovery rate, that's nice. ES will come back slower. At least there's no Ellie res on it. If there's Ellie res, they'd be even tankier.
Another corpse to serve me.
Burn, baby, burn! Hopefully. I just gotta play a little more safe, I think, than I originally know, just YOLO running into the thick of everything. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Perfect Exalted Orb, let's go. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's really good value. Hold on, I want to go check. I brought one of those over from SSF.
What's new?
Let's see. Not manage shop, currency exchange. So I have a perfect exalted orb, and I want divine orbs. Yeah, two and a half divine orbs is roughly what it's worth. In exalts, that's 835 exalts. Hell yeah. That is exciting.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
I've actually had an insane day for drops. I've gotten 2 raw divine drops just in the few maps I've done today. Well, I mean, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and I've gotten 2 raw divine drops, and then that one. Yeah, it's a rare drop. I've only gotten 2 this entire league in like weeks of playing. I've only seen 2.
Another corpse to serve me.
That is exciting. Thank you, yeah. It's awesome. I need to look into some more gear to buy. Because I have some currency stocked up, and I think I was about to buy another piece of gear earlier, but I was like, you know what, I want to kind of see how I feel about this build once I, like, with the little bit of investment I did do, I wanted to wait and see how it felt, and I'm still really enjoying the build, even though it's, like, it doesn't have the move speed that some of the other builds have. Like, there's other builds that have insane move speed, which lets them finish maps way faster than I do. But I just love the tankiness. I hate randomly dying because I'm playing like a floppy build where you're just gonna be like, just don't get hit kind of thing. I want to be able to take the hits and survive a little more. So I've been really enjoying it. I'll probably, I'll have a little bit of time to pluck around after I eat dinner. So, off stream after I finish dinner, I might shop around for some gear again. Before I have to get off the computer. Oh, I'm in trouble. I need an adult.
None can oppose me.
This guy's insane. What's happening? Why is he so tanky? What's going on? He has life regen and elemental resist aura. So he's resistant to what we're doing, and he's regenning life. Oh, and he's fire resist. He's fire resist, elemental resist, and regenerates life. Awesome. That dude was harder than the bosses I just fought. That was crazy. It did melt, yo.
Now this looks interesting.
Just walking around it, yeah. Just let my minions burn him to death. Yeah, these delirious maps get pretty crazy. You can find delirious maps if you have the node selected. And they can be anywhere between 1 to 100% delirious, and this is a 49%. Pretty crazy. Can't imagine what, like... The higher the delirious, the tankier the mobs are. Yeah, life regen is rough. Even, yeah, definitely at the start of the... I think it's actually worse at the start of the game than it is at endgame.
I always love a good risk.
We'll go there. Sure, here, why not? Over to here. You do not want to take the fire damage. We'll grab some of these flags here, actually. Good enough. This is actually scary, too. These guys get difficult, and they are delirious infused. Oh, God. Leave my minions back there to melt them while I run away. Ow. So rude. Yeah. I might not have been able to kill that guy if it was, if I was at, like, 100% delirious, I might not have been able to kill that mob. It might have out-regened my damage. Man, this is spicy. They're just blasting me from off-screen. Okay, I did it. Jeez. I'm actually kind of concerned about what the boss is going to be like in here. With how tanky everything is in this map right now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. The normal minion build is pretty good too, where rather than having like them burn like the way this one is, you just have like a bunch of minions that go off and kill for you. And but it's a similar playstyle where you can kind of like keep your range and stay back while your minions just go in and kill everything for you. Yeah, the boss probably won't be as bad as the regen guy. You're probably right. Sweet. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Alright. We need to... I guess there's no checkpoints nearby, so I just have to run over there, I guess. This is where sprinting comes in handy. Although the slowing ground is really ruining my day. We still have the breach to do too. Breaches can get a little spicy sometimes too, and I think I did the node that makes me take more damage from them too. I gotta be a little more careful whenever I go to do that. Okay, so the boss is gonna be up there, so let's go clear the rest of the map before we try to fight the boss.
I am the apex. Death, take you.
Turns out when they don't have insane resistances, that guy had to regenerate life as well, but he melted fine. It was really just the insane resistances that guy had. That was wild.
I need more time. Too much clutter.
Our inventory is full. Yeah, in a couple days, Diablo 2 Resurrected is starting a new ladder. I might play that for a little bit. I don't know how into it I'll get, but I think I might try playing it for a little bit, so I'll probably stream that too. Already? Yeah. I haven't played it in a bit. Was the last one somewhat recent?
Let us hope that it now lies dormant.
Yeah, October 3rd is when it's coming. I'm not very good at Diablo 2, to be completely honest. It's funny because that was the first action RPG I ever played. It was one of the first computer games I ever played when I was younger. When I kind of got into computer games in my teens, I moved to a new area, my parents moved and everything, and I made a new friend, and I went over to his house and he had a computer. It was the first friend I ever had that played computer games. And I watched him play some of the games, and he played, like, Diablo 2, and he also played, like, one of the very first Battlefields that had ever come out. And, don't know if it was the first. And, but basically it got me hooked onto Diablo. I played that a bit, and got me into some early shooters and stuff like that, and from there I was just hooked on computer games after that, but yeah. But I never got good at it. Like, as a kid, I just kinda, like, I would get to level, like, 60 or something, and then get bored and move on to a different game, and then come back the next ladder and start a new character and do it again. Get to 60 and then quit again. And then as an adult, I've gone back several times to Diablo 2, even before it had its remastered version. I would go back, but even still, I'd hit like 80 to 90, but I'd never want to like trade anybody. I would always just find my own stuff on there because I didn't like how the trading system was set up. And because of that, I never really got like that great of gear. Yeah, it is. It is just like PoE in that regard. Actually, we can checkpoint over to the boss, make it faster to get there. But yeah, so I've never really done like any of like the Uber bosses on D2. I've never fought them once or anything, so it's oh, this guy. I haven't fought this guy in maps before. I don't know that I really know what he does. I always kill him pretty fast during the campaign. Okay, he slams. Yeah, he's pretty tanky, I will say that. Melt them, minions, melt them quicker! Hit him with the ballista! Tunk! Expanding spooky ring. We're gonna have to ballista him again in a second, I think. There it is. Ballista! He's regenning! Alright, there's the last ballista that should kill him, I think. Boom! Let's go.
No.
That was a pretty tanky boss.
What is it? Collect more.
Alright, I wonder if this Reaper staff with 3 sockets is worth anything.
The lever.
Yes. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Let's find out. Reaping staff with 3 sockets, miscellaneous filters, it's not corrupted, and normal rarity. It is not worth anything. Okay. Good to know.
Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Alright, let's do a not so crazy map this time, I suppose. I need to get a different tablet because a bunch of these areas have breach. And I'm kind of wasting putting a breach tablet in. I think they had ritual as well, right? We'll put in normal delirium. This map shouldn't have any of the delirious that makes every mob tankier, and it shouldn't have any extra life added onto it. So it should be a little bit more of a relaxing map. Although I say that, watch I'm gonna die in it or something.
I will never stop searching for that which sends you spiraling into the abyss.
Oh hey, the extra reward from those points I put in procced. That's cool. So the fog is going to move quicker, which means it should end faster. But my reward tier should go up faster, which is, I am already up to reward tier 4, so not bad. Aw, no problem, man. Don't worry about it. Appreciate that you thought of that, though. Alrighty, man. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow and all that. Yep, I'll be streaming around the same time, usually. Almost every day, unless something comes up. But I also do a second late night stream, which I guess I don't know what time that is for you, but like between like 2 to 3 a.m. Eastern, I do a stream around that time too. So yeah, thanks for watching, man. Have a good day. Good luck on your exam. I'll actually come back to that Abyssal Depths. Yeah, my dinner's probably gonna be done soon too, so I'll probably be having to go here shortly as well. It's actually usually done by now, but all good. Gives me more time to play games. We're actually almost to reward tier 6, which I almost never get to, which is actually really cool. With having the extra reward proc, too. I wonder if we'll hit it. This is feeling pretty good, though. I just walked into that fireball, because, you know, why not, right? Why dodge things when you can walk into them, right? Alright, see if we can make it to the other side and find any chests, maybe. Before it closes on us. There's one. There's another one. Oh, I think I got it. Nice. Cool. We did hit reward tier 6 as well. 17 splinters isn't bad. And that's it for the fog. 12 simulacrums, that's pretty good. Nothing fancy for, the liquids, but... I don't think I've ever found any of the high-value liquids. I don't know if they only really come from simulacrums, and that's why I don't find them. But at least while mapping, I've never really seen one. It's kind of crazy. Oh, how are we doing this? We'll hit that. We'll hit those 3, I think. Hit those 4. And then we'll hit some of these banners right here, and I think that'll be pretty good. Forgot my inventory is full. Oh my lord.
Well, that got messy fast.
Cool.
I think not.
Yeah, I can't even pick up, like, a single item. Yeah, I am stuffed full.
Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Alright. We have all the things to pick up. We do need to get back to the beginning at some point and do that depth. The question is it better to sprint over there now and then sprint back? Maybe it is. Let's go do it real fast. We may need to empty our inventory one more time, too, before we go in there, just so we have room to pick stuff up. Do I have one of these shields yet? I did not. After that, my unique tab. And let's go do our depths. Kind of excited for dinner. Kind of hungry. But I'm not as hungry as I have been around this time, so I think my body might be acclimating to my reduced portion sizes and eating habits from my diet that I've been on.
Death is my power to wield.
Reply to this text real fast. I actually have another text I hadn't replied to. Yeah, so after this map, my dinner's done, so I'll be ending stream and going to eat with the family, and then I have a few things to do after I eat, and then yeah, basically just busy after that, so I'll have to end stream. But yeah. Pretty productive one, though. We got swapped over from SSF. We bought a piece of gear and looked at some prices for amulets and stuff. I may do like a big investment into an amulet, we'll see. It can be some really, like, a good amount of stats if I can spend a bunch of currency on one. It's just a matter of how much am I willing to spend.
Death, take you.
It's actually kind of crazy that my entire time on SSF, I never found an Omen of Abyssal Echoes. And I felt like those were dropping like candy when I was grinding on trade before that. It's really funny. Divine Orb! Holy shit, dude! That's frickin' 3 Divine Orbs today and a perfect Exalt. What the heck's going on, man? Like, welcome back to Trade League. We're gonna give you all the currency you need. It's actually not even close to all the currency I need. Alright, continue on. Wisp just sitting there chilling, stuck at the edge. It wants to be free, let it be free! Where is it going? Oh, there's a rare right here, okay. It didn't drop anything. Alright, anything fun in our shop right here? Not really, huh? Exalt doing 2 modifiers kind of nice to have. We'll yoink that, and then we will reroll. Are we gonna have enough? Item is too cheap. We'll buy those. 750, that'll leave just under 1,000. I think that's enough to reroll one more time. Can we leave a few things undone and see what we can purchase? 384. Yeah, we can probably purchase these and then defer the rest. Yeah, probably not perfect use of all of our points, but close enough. Cool. I don't know which way is to the boss and which way... Okay, the boss is up there, which means back here must be a dead end, so let's go take a peek at it before... But we've done all our extra content, now it's just killing... Okay, there was just a little group of mobs. Might not have been worth the run, but it's fine. Excuse me? You're hitting me and I can't even get in your room? Oh wait, now I can. Well, that was weird. Does this guy have phases, or does he just die fast? No, I guess. Okay. He just died fast. I guess I'm used to all the extra life maps and everything I've been running recently. Itchy nose, itchy nose.
Speak. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant. Let us hope Zest now lies dormant.
Grab these last couple items, even though I don't think they're gonna be really any good, but we'll grab them anyway. Sweet. Alrighty, guys, that is going to be it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back for my late night stream between 2 to 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will do another, hopefully, between 2 and 4 hour stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And I might do some shopping off stream a little bit while I wait to go to work and everything. But, yeah, thank you guys. And I will see you in my future reactions. Future reactions. Nope. That's my other content that I do. I do reaction channel stuff. That was my send off for my reaction channel stuff on YouTube. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream, and I will be back later tonight. Bye bye.